Well, everybody would want to say the Gowler girls are back, but they're no longer the Gowler girls because we now got a Carrie Williams. Carrie, where have you been?
I have had a year away from rowing. Been doing some, exploring outside of rowing, I guess. I worked a wine harvest in Hawke's Bay, which was a lot of fun. And currently I'm doing a wee bit of work down at Takapoto Estate. A wee bit in wine and events. I do love the industry, so I'm just sort of trying to see what I enjoy and figuring it out, I guess.
So you obviously missed rowing.
Yeah, I did. It is a pretty cool thing and I've come to realise that, but it was really nice to spend a year exploring other things and it really gave me some appreciation for rowing.
Are you glad to have her back, Jackie?
Yeah, it is actually good to have the big sis back. She is obviously a wealth of knowledge and I think that's really valuable going into an Olympic year, we can all learn a lot from her, which is cool.
She's made it run pretty late though, hasn't she?
Short runway.
Just you qualify the boat and she turns up and suddenly she might be trying to take your seat.
The way I see it is it's not really me against Carrie, I think it's just a bunch of girls trying to make a four go fast and whatever happens, happens, At the end of the day, we just want fast boats.
So I see this morning you've got two fast fours going out. That must be quite cool, having the two boats side by side. Training, have you been doing much of that?
I guess since we started, we have been side by side, and I think Rowing New Zealand's success has always come to that competitive nature and having crews to bounce off. So it is exciting. It is cool to have two fours out there.
Yeah. And can I ask you, Carrie, is the four something that you're hoping to try and make?
I think for me at this stage, I'm well aware that I've had a year away from the sport, so I have a lot of work to go to get to where I could add to a crew. Part of me coming back was whether I can strengthen a crew or whether just giving back in terms of knowledge it's an exciting challenge.
What's it like being back?
Pretty tough. Tough on that.
Is it comparing to Jackie?
Oh, honestly, I think I'm getting away pretty well. Yeah.
I'm getting away better than I thought I would be, to be fair. Yeah.
And what about the physical kind of getting that conditioning? I suppose you won't know for a while, but how are you feeling with that, the workload again?
It doesn't matter whether you have a day off or a week off, you still takes a bit to get back into it, I think. So obviously I've had a year away and so that will take its toll a wee bit later down the track, but we're still early days. So at this stage I'm doing well, I think. For me to get to where I need to be, I just have to trust in their process but obviously it is really helpful to be talking to Lucy and Brooke at the moment as well because I'm imagining what I'm going through, they've been through, so it is good to have that sort of sounding board as well.
You've grown up together and you've grown up rowing together in a bit. What's the special thing that you two have got together as sisters that works for you in a boat?
I think our communication would be different to others, good or bad. I guess I can be pretty unfiltered. We kind of get each other, so that is helpful. And I think lining up on the starting blocks in Tokyo, who would you rather have your back than your sister, right? That if you're going to both send your soul, you have trust in each other, I guess. So there's that element as well.
I feel like you've pretty much nailed it. I reckon having a sister in the boat definitely keeps you honest, I feel like there's this element that you can just tell your sister how it is, just kind of brush it off and get on with it. We're probably wired fairly similar in some ways, so sometimes no words need to be exchanged and you know what each other are thinking. I think there's definitely positives and some negatives to that, but you kind of just get on with it. It's good.
That qualifying race for you at the recent World Champs, you must have been absolutely stoked with that.
Yeah, we were really happy with that race because we'd had a pretty up and down week. Big learnings in that week. I think it's always hard when you leave the learnings to World Champs week. You can't afford to not nail the heat. We were really happy to put down a good race. We can take some confidence from that and know that we've actually got solid race in us, but I think we're pretty gutted not to be in the A final.
I think the whole team is tracking really well, so it's an exciting environment.
Good to see you both back. Well, you've always been here. You're the one doing the hard yards and she just turns up.
Classic Carrie things.
Have you always been like that? big sister?
Done no hard yards.
No, not many.